Has it been a while since you maintained your string trimmer? A well-maintained string trimmer makes yard work faster, cleaner, and easier. In partnership with Stanley Black & Decker Outdoor, here's your go-to maintenance checklist to ensure that your string trimmer is working in peak condition. To help demonstrate, today we have this awesome Troy-Bilt 2-cycle string trimmer. So let's get into it. So the first thing you're going to want to do is clean and inspect the trimmer head. Remove the trimmer head and clean out grass, dirt, and debris. Ensure the bump feed or auto feed mechanism is functioning properly. Test the mechanism by pressing it to make sure that the line feeds out smoothly when needed. If your string trimmer head is damaged or won't feed the line properly, you're going to have to replace it. So the next thing you're going to want to do is inspect the trimmer line. Check the trimmer line for wear, fraying, or breakage. If the line is too short or damaged, replace it using the correct line recommended for your trimmer. Wind the new trimmer line correctly to prevent tangling or jamming in the spool. Next on our list is to inspect the throttle and choke. Lubricate these parts regularly. Check for sticking or difficulty in operation. If either part is sticking, clean and lubricate the moving components. If after lubricating you're still seeing a problem with either component, you're going to need to replace them. The next thing you want to do is inspect and clean the air filter. Remove the air filter cover and take out the filter. If it's foam, wash it out with warm soapy water. Let it dry, then apply a few drops of oil before reinstalling it. Replace your air filter if it's damaged, excessively dirty, or torn. So the next thing we're going to want to do is inspect the fuel lines and fuel filter. Check the fuel lines for cracks, leaks, or brittleness. Replace any damaged line to prevent fuel leaks. Use fresh ethanol-free fuel or fuel with no more than 10% ethanol to prevent fuel system damage. Store fuel no longer than 30 days unless you're using a fuel stabilizer. The last thing on our checklist is to inspect the carburetor. Check the carburetor for dirt, debris, or fuel residue. Clean it with a carburetor cleaner if necessary and ensure that the fuel intake is clear. So in addition, you'll want to inspect the primer bulb to make sure that when it's pressed, it returns back to its normal position. You'll also want to make sure that the primer bulb is not leaking any fuel and it's not cracked or brittle. So there you go. We hope this video helps you keep your string trimmer working its best for years to come. A little maintenance goes a long way. And thanks again to our friends at Stanley Black & Decker Outdoor for making this video possible. Take care and we'll see you next time.